12 strikeouts, you match your season high. How important is it for you to just set the tone for the team on Fridays?
Yeah, it's huge. It's great to come out and set the tone, and Trey's going to go out there and do his thing tomorrow, so I'm excited to see that also.
3 of the last 4, you've had double-digit Ks, run play with NC State. The consistency, how nice has that been for you? How proud of you for achieving that?
Yeah, it was something I really worked on hard over the offseason. I felt like that's kind of where I struggled last year. It was just these ups and downs that I kind of had, so it's nice to see some consistency and go out there and do my job.
When you're in a game like that, when you're looking across the pitcher on the other sideline, getting the strikeouts the way he is, does that kind of fire you up in the dugout? Do you want to come back out in the next half inning and kind of respond to some strikeouts of your own?
I try not to pay too much attention to it, really. I'm just trying to focus on the task at hand, and that's me versus the batter. So I'm not really focused on the other pitcher, what he's doing. Just trying to focus on myself and do my job.
Execute the pickoff against a team that's as aggressive as they are on the base paths. Just how much of a lift is that to get that out in that manner?
Yeah, it was huge. Posey kept ripping the pickoff, so I just kept doing it, and eventually got him. And that was kind of like the scouting report we had coming in. We knew they run a lot. So if any of them got on base, we're just gonna do exactly what we did, pick off 4 or 5 times, and ended up working out.
Sort of the defense tonight, when you see a third to first, a third double play, what Stutzer did in right field, getting the guy in second. When you have that going your way, how much confidence can it give you on the mound?
It gives you a ton of confidence. John, I was one of the craziest. Both of those were some of the craziest plays I'd ever seen on a baseball field. You don't come into a game expecting to see something like that, and our defense has been huge for us this year, and it's great having them behind my back.
There were a lot of crowd pops tonight. Are you feeding off the energy that the crowd's giving you?
Yeah, 100%. We've the best crowd in the country, the Marching Chiefs. Whenever we have a crowd like that, you got to show up and execute. You got to do your job. They're coming here to see a show, and you got to put it on for them.
Nate was a late scratch. Hunter caught it. Obviously, he's caught plenty in his career, but what's it mean for a guy to kind of get the call 20 minutes before and do what he did tonight, get on the plate for him?
Yeah, he's a stud. It's tough to do that for sure. Not expect to play, and then all of a sudden you're in the game. And he did a great job tonight behind the plate, and had a huge double for us too. So it just shows his toughness and how much of a competitor he is behind the plate.